Are you struggling with putting away your forehand after you hit big serves? You get a ball somewhere in this part of the court and you end up just rolling the ball into the court and you have to reset the point. We don't want you to do that. We want you to be able to rip that forehand from this part of the court and be offensive. My name is Jeff Salzenstein. I'm the founder of Tennis Evolution, one of the leading online tennis instruction websites in the world. And I want to share with you a tip that's going to help you with your high forehand. Now, I did get a comment on the YouTube channel basically questioning if you can actually hit the high forehand from here and do it successfully. And yes, this is an advanced concept, and yes, not everybody should do this. You know, there's players that should actually let the ball drop and roll it and hit a heavy ball back to their opponent. But if you want to keep going to the next level, you must learn how to hit the high forehand to be able to hit a serve and dictate with the next ball, especially when the ball is just sitting here. Okay, so let's get into the tip and stay tuned for the whole lesson because I'm going to be sharing valuable content throughout that you're not going to want to miss. Now, the high forehand, I want you to treat it like a completely different stroke than the regular forehand. Now, let me explain. A regular forehand with the ball in the strike zone, typically I like to have players swing more low to high like that, or they can actually do what I call turning the hand like that. And you'll see how the swing path goes up and then it goes down. So you either can go low to high, okay, or you can go up and then down. So now, the high forehand, completely different. But the problem I see with intermediate players, club players, is that what they're doing is they're actually, on a high forehand, they're actually swinging over the shoulder a lot like that. So they're taking the ball here and they're almost going up. They're actually going up sometimes and then they're going over the shoulder. So when that ball gets really high, they're hitting it like that and there's just not a lot of power. When you're taking it, the shoulder, if you're taking it at the shoulder, at shoulder height, and you're going over the shoulder, you can't accelerate the racket at the same rate as you can when you swing across, which I'm going to explain right now. You also have to get the footwork right. A lot of players, when they get this high forehand, they go on their front foot and they can't really rip that ball. Now, you can make this work if you let the ball drop back down in the strike zone, but now you're giving your opponent more time and you can't take it as early. So when the ball is up at the shoulder, you can actually take the ball earlier. That's a huge benefit. So what you want to do is you want to practice taking it at the shoulder. So I always tell my players, let the ball climb. So when it bounces, don't rush and try to hit it in the strike zone around your waist. Okay, don't rush. And also, don't let the ball drop into your strike zone. Let it climb and find it about shoulder height. The other thing you have to do is you have to load the outside leg. So you're going to practice loading the outside leg and landing on the other foot. Okay, so you load the outside leg and you land on the other foot. Now, let's talk again about the finish. You have to go more down with your finish. So you see where I finished there? I went more towards my waist. Now, here's the caveat, and this is what I believe one of the coaches that sent the comment was asking about, is if you're just inside the baseline, you're probably going to take it at the shoulder and swing and finish somewhere by the shoulder. You'll see Federer doing this a lot. Finish by the shoulder. When you take it at the shoulder, you can finish at the shoulder. But if you start to move in, if you move in closer like this, that's where you can go down with your swing more. So with a high ball, you can finish down, I call it down to the pocket. So when you're in this part of the court, take it at the shoulder or just above and go down to the pocket on this swing. Look where my follow through is. You would never teach this in conventional tennis. In normal tennis, right, you're always going over the shoulder, right? Not on this. This is why it's a completely different shot. And this is where people are struggling because they're like, I can't beat the pusher and I can't put away my forehands. And then when I watch, I'm like, well, you have the wrong technique. You've been taught maybe the wrong way, or you've seen it, you've interpreted what this is supposed to be like the wrong way. If we get you swinging across and going down to the pocket when you're in this part of the court, And if we get you taking at the shoulder here and finishing across your shoulder, you can start to hit a flatter ball that penetrates. Now it's riskier back here. There's no question about it. It's riskier. As soon as you get in here, take it here and go down to the pocket. If you're back here, it's a judgment call. You got to get the ball pretty high. You got to have tremendous strength. You got to be able to jump off of the outside leg and land on the front leg. You got to have that swing path go across. When I work with people, they still go up before they go down. You're going to go straight across with great extension. You're swinging straight across, even a little bit down. Now, one student I've been working with in person, they're trying to do this from back here. That's a no-no. If you're behind the baseline and you get a high sitter, you should let the ball drop and settle and then hit a heavy topspin ball back, okay? Hit a heavy ball, let it drop, and then spin it back. If you're behind the baseline, don't try to hit the put away. You must be inside the baseline, preferably 2 to 3 feet inside the baseline to have this swing path. All right, makes sense? Is it clear? This is what you do with the high forehand. You swing across your body more, and you load up your outside leg, and you land on the front foot. These are the 2 secrets to the high forehand. And you got to be smart about when you use it and where you use it. Now, I hope this helps you a lot, especially when you come out of the serve and you get these high forehands. I hope it helps you beat the pusher. This is what I want for you. Now, I've got a free gift for you. It's a free tennis course inside the Tennis Evolution app. You can find it in the Google Play Store or in the Apple Store. Download the app, register for the free course by clicking the link in the description below, because when you do that, you're going to improve faster. It's a proven fact that if you consume content inside an app, you will get better faster, and that's what I want for you. Also, if you click somewhere inside this video, you can get access to 3 forehand myths. There's 3 forehand myths people are falling for. I'll give you the solutions if you click somewhere in this video right now. So 2 cool free gifts for you, but get that app. It's a huge game changer and you're learning and you're improving. Also, make sure you give us a thumbs up, leave comments and questions below, and turn on your notifications so you can be updated on all the latest videos. This is Jeff Salzenstein, and I'll see you at the next lesson.